Florida Congressman Alcee Hastings, October 2019. Credit. By OSCE Parliamentary Assembly, Wikimedia Commons. Washington, Representative Alcee Hastings, a longtime South Florida Democrat who broke several barriers in a career that spanned decades, died Tuesday. He was 84 and announced in early 2019 he had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer but didn't plan to step down. He was re-elected last November with 79% of the vote in the 20th Congressional District, which covers portions of Broward County, Fort Lauderdale, Miramar and West Palm Beach. His passing leaves Democrats with a 218-211 majority in the House, with 6 vacant seats. Hastings was first elected to the House in 1992 and was the first African American federal judge in Florida, as well as a civil rights lawyer in the Sunshine State. He was the first African American elected to Congress from Florida since the post-Civil War era. He lived a life of triumph over adversity, and his brilliance and compassion was felt amongst his constituents, colleagues, the nation and the world, his family said in a statement posted to his official U.S. House website. He lived a full life with an indelible fighting spirit dedicated to equal justice. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, D-Caliph, said in a statement that Hastings was a champion of vulnerable people. As an icon of the Congressional Black Caucus, he was an historic force in our nation's politics. His passing is a great loss for America, she said in a statement. President Jimmy Carter appointed Hastings to the bench in 1979. But in the late 1980s he was impeached by the House and convicted by the Senate, and removed from his position over his role in a bribery scandal. Hastings had been indicted in 1981 of conspiring to solicit a $150,000 bribe from an undercover FBI agent trying to buy a lenient sentence. He made an unsuccessful bid for Secretary of State of Florida in 1990 but completed his comeback with his election to the U.S. House in Florida's 23rd Congressional District, where he served until 2012, when redistricting placed him in the 20th and he won election there. Hastings was given a full pardon by former President Bill Clinton in 2000. Hastings held several leadership positions including co-chair of the Florida Congressional Delegation, senior Democratic whip and vice chair of the House Rules Committee, and he was a member of the Congressional Black Caucus. House Rules Committee Chairman James McGovern, a Massachusetts Democrat, said in a statement that Hastings was one of the most effective advocates in Congress, and worked tirelessly for those who needed a voice. I have lost a friend. This Congress has lost a giant, and those who all too often go unseen in America have lost a champion, he said. Hastings' colleagues in the Florida congressional delegation delivered their own tributes. Rep.